that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Back, man. 3 games for you today. Going up against the Chiefs here first. How you guys enjoying the game so far? So far, I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. I kind of like. The reason why I like this Madden is the stuff that's in it that is in 21. And one of my biggest gripes in Madden 21 was the lack of pass rush. I think that's one reason why I think I'm able to play a little bit better. Most of the games I've been playing, it's like my opponents aren't scoring. They're not scoring. So, and a lot of it has to do with not having the ability to get out the pocket and throw those crossing routes across the field because there's not enough time. And you can't really scramble, so my people have to like pick other routes, and they start running into trouble when they can't play with their usual, gimmicky offense. When they actually have to actually sit out and play, they just run into trouble. And they're still trying to run Madden 21 offense in Madden 22, and it's not working. It's not working. So a lot of games I've been posting, seems like it's blowouts, but I just think a lot of it is just people are just, I think they're trying to get the hang of the game, and you have to stop running these 3-by-1 formations like you see right here with the Chiefs. Like, pass rush does so much for your offense, especially when you're playing zone. And it's definitely taking my zone from like level 5 to level 8 right now. And this is without even using all the zones. I'm not really using cover 2 because you can't use cover 2. I hardly play cover 3 because that's broken. There's a one-play touchdown potential in it, so I just stay away from cover 2 and cover 3. So basically, I'm playing with half the defense in the game until it gets patched, of course. And then I'm just making my own stuff here and there, like zone man, and just trying to manage it that way. But aside from that, in terms of the game itself, I'm having a blast right now. So, well, besides stuff that happened in the initial week, which really ruined my launch week with all that issues with the disconnects or whatever. And still, man, I'm still getting notifications of people saying they still don't know. I don't know why EA just released a gridiron note saying, hey, these are like current issues with the game that this stuff we're working on. They just don't want to say anything. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. There's no gridiron notes, there's nothing, there's no acknowledgement from them to say, hey, this part of the game is jacked up. It's just the users are one figuring the stuff out and making videos and posting and letting people know. Aside from that, there's like no word. And the stuff with the online stuff wasn't on the, what's it called? The playtest notes. Or the podcast that we listened to the other day, the one I broke down. None of that stuff was in there. So you buy the game and you go online and it's like, oh, this is all new news. We didn't know this existed. So it's wild. I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, I understand the struggles of working remotely and everything, but like the lack of communication, I think that's what's killing them right now. They just don't want to communicate anything to anybody. I guess it's just like, well, we know the problem's there, we're just fixing it. When we're done fixing it, we'll let you guys know. It's like, come on, you gotta let us know, man. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people just don't know. And considering I made that video over a week ago, and you're still getting responses till like this day. Just let you know how jacked up the whole situation is. It's crazy. And like, you know, it's overshadowing some of the, like I said, the good stuff that's in the game. Because people aren't really talking about what's good in the game. Everybody's just saying the game is, you know, it's just mad about the way the game launched. I don't blame him. I really don't. See, he's still playing cover 2. He hasn't got the memo yet. Stay out of cover 2. I think I said it in the last video, every time I play the Chiefs, they run the same offense. Everything's all streaks, upfield, 50 yards upfield. It got his views here with the route that Goodwin ran right here. I think kind of threw him off. He's supposed to be following Goodwin, he's just there to there. He can't keep up. That threw him all the way off. He was worried about the receiver coming across the field, and Goodwin just ran a little short wheel to the outside. Yeah, I took him off. But the game coming up next is a pretty interesting one. Those close games you play, and you're just like, man. Yeah, it's pretty tough games. Tough games. You're gonna run into good competition every now and then. And then sometimes you can run into competition like you do Chiefs gameplay, the last one where, you know, they're really just running one offense. They're trying to exploit Tyreek Hill upfield, and you can feel their frustration when they keep running the same plays over and over and over again, all the streaks, and he's not getting open, and they wonder why. But he's a tough opponent right here, though. Playing with the Cardinals, and it's a good video to show you what it's like when you have good home field advantage. You know what's weird? I haven't played the Seahawks. See, like, I'm telling you, man, August is the best time to play Madden. You play like all the teams, you know, up until the season starts and teams start losing, and then people start migrating to just one team. But like right now in August, man, I'm playing like everybody. Well, I'm still playing Chiefs. I'm playing Chiefs like crazy right now. But I haven't seen Green Bay. Who else I haven't seen? I haven't seen Seattle. I haven't played San Francisco once. I haven't played... What else haven't I played? I haven't played New England. I haven't played Cowboys. You saw what happened to my center right there? So I'm slowing it down. Yeah, it's a lot of teams I haven't even seen in this game. As we just I'm picking them. I'm never going to see the Lions. What else is out there? Chargers. I haven't seen the Chargers. I think I have. I've played Chargers once. What else haven't I seen? I'm trying to think here. Okay, I played Titans. I haven't seen the Jets. I played the Giants. Oh man, it's so hard to like train your brain to switch over and SWAT. I thought I could pick it off, and I went for the pick, and then, you know, I got mossed. So his momentum is slowly like creeping up, and I just threw a pick. So that thing's shooting all the way up. And from the playtest notes, they're saying the way they're doing the momentum, it's still going to be patched. Like this, what was released at launch isn't what they intended for, like competitive play style. So in other words, they're going to patch some more, and it's a lot of updates in that playtest of noted issues that I'm still waiting on. Because I'm waiting for the gridiron notes. Like, they need to put something out there so we can see what's going on. But it's a lot more updates coming. It's just, alright, when's it gonna drop? When's it gonna drop? When's it gonna drop? And here goes the home field advantage, man, when it kicks in. I'm over here trying to make audibles, I can't see anything. And it can get so bad where like the icons of your receivers disappear. Like, you can get that bad. So in other words, like, you don't see the icons up until after you snap the ball. So you can be trying to make adjustments and you can't see the icons before you make the adjustments. So it's pretty crazy. But one big play right there kind of took me out of it, so I can see the plays a little bit. The crowd calmed down a little bit, so I can play. But it's rough. Usually I'm up, so it was just weird when I got down here. So I'm only down 7, and they were going crazy. The fans going crazy. He played really just one defense. I don't know if I can show it here. But it was just really just one defense. And you know the Cardinals, they have 2 good rushers. You got Watts on that team, and there's another guy, I think it's like the linebacker. That's another superstar, and they both like hang on the edges. So on the Bears, you're only dealing with Mac. You can just double team him, call it a day. But if you double team Watt, there's another guy that's on the line, the superstar for the Cardinals. It's pretty tough. So Reliance going bunch on me. This is a tough formation to stop in general, because of how you can run flats, streak, and sidelines, like opposed to the sideline. And that means you have to have 3 zones to the sidelines to play it. After 2 zones to the sideline, you got to be able to play like, you know, a blue streak over the top for whoever he's streaking up the field. Alright, I picked him up for halftime. And right here, I've been trying to hit this guy deep all game. I'm going to go ahead and test it right now, since he's playing man-to-man on the outside. No help. One-on-one. Bad move. Alright, we tied again for half. Quite the crowd before halftime.
Following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray.
Oh, this is a shot play. Oh, I didn't adjust my depth. I should have known. I needed 25 yards. I think I had him at like 15 yards for something else. I'm gonna slant right here. I should have put the play so you can see what he was doing. It's like a cover 3, that's why I could keep hitting him slants. He's just running the same. It's the same defense. It's just in one defense. I gotta find the holes in it. It should be like slants or ends. Trying to force him out of it. We tied it up again. Going tit for tat right now. There he goes with a bunch. To the sidelines. So he's really exploiting that part of, you know, that's the cover 3. It's safety over the very, very top. I'm trying to cover the post on the left side of my user. I forgot to rotate him to the middle, so he's not able to get over to this O up the field, zip box up the field. So that was, you know, my mistake. I need to pull him to the center of the field so he can, you know, follow that guy. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't really play cover 3 that much. I think I told you that already. Cover 2 and just basically cover 3 is what you're gonna get. It's not all the way fixed. So like I said, we're playing with half the plays because the other half doesn't work. And then if you catch somebody like he just ran that bunch play, I can't really cover it like I need to. So it's interesting. I was playing this game and the crowd started going crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I don't think I have a video where it shows the home field advantage stuff. So it's kind of a good example of how this stuff works for the Arizona Cardinals. They call the stuff that you unlocked. Those 3: shock, confusion, raise the noise, or whatever it says. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on there. Yeah. Raise up the Red Sea. Yeah, crowd's going nuts.
Being chased out left. It's just to get her center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Wow, I don't even know how I got that ball in there. Hell of a throw.
Here's Fields. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go back. Backing him out the and they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Fields. Now this will be caught by Moody.
We're still moving, man. I'm trying to get in the end zone still. Got to play through all this squiggly lines.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, only thing they got to fix too is the running backs. When you put them to block, what they do is when you snap the ball, they shoot up instead of like, you know, watching out for the edge. So they ended up not being on the edge to block those edge rushers. So that's the play right there. Actually, that's the play you ran all game. You just ran that one play all game. And there are times where you put the blitzers in coverage, so I gotta know when they're blocking and not blocking. So in the final game, going up against Arizona Cardinals again. So early now, I'm seeing a lot of Cardinals gameplay, like a lot. People aren't using the Bucks. I wonder why. I wonder if it's game mechanics that's making them not use it. I don't know. Nobody's using the Bucks. Kind of surprised. They're not using the Bucks and not using the Packers. And I think part of it has to do with not being able to play man lock like you could last year. I think that's the problem. That's what I think, but I don't know because, like I said, I haven't played against those teams. So this guy right here is leaving my outside wide receiver one-on-one, and I'm trying to exploit it, but this guy beat him really, really bad, but overthrown. So, you know, what I said, he opens up my offense. That's kind of what I mean. When I couldn't do that last year, you bumped me, and there's nothing I can do. I couldn't get away from the defenders, even though man-to-man with no over-the-top help. But now, if you do over-the-top help, you can bomb them deep. Especially if they don't have the speed to keep up over for like 50 yards. Look at this move right here in the pocket. Phew. Oh man, that was nice. Pocket awareness, man. And I like that you have control over your quarterback in the pocket too. You can move him how you want to. So that's pretty nice. I mean, it's just a lot of good stuff in the game. They refined a lot of stuff from 21 that I just like, man, this should have been 21. Like, it's so much better. Just fix what they need to fix, man. Just give us the game back. There's like so much good stuff in it. Hey, if you know what you're doing on offense, man, it's rough for the defense. It's extremely rough. If you know what you're doing on offense, you have a hard time stopping people. So I don't know. What other tough teams are there that I haven't seen yet? See, I haven't played the Cowboys. Nobody's gonna pick the Texans. I haven't seen Jaguars, Miami. I played the Falcons the other day. Played the Saints once. I think of any more teams that I haven't seen. I know there's a lot of them out there. I was seeing the Titans a lot in like the first week, but then no, I'm kind of tailing off now. Maybe if you figure out to stop the run, so I don't think so. Man, I love the freaking pass rush, man. Really love it. Like, you can escape the pocket, but I just like the way they rush, man. It's just there's effort in it. Like, you can tell they're trying to get to the quarterback. Unlike the other one where it's like patty cake, patty cake, patty cake, patty cake. And the quarterback just run around back there, slightly run left, run right, run left, run right. Look at him fight to try to get to the quarterback. If there's one thing they should not fix, not touch, is the pass rush. Just leave it alone. Fix the zones, leave pass rush alone. Because you need it. If they don't work the way they're supposed to work, man, there's no point in having zones. This is why zones were so jacked up like last year. Where I feel like you could use it. Because you could literally just sit in the pocket all day and just wait for crossers. But that's one thing it's like I'm not having trouble with right now. Is crossers. Like if you want to run crossers, they're usually throwing picks all day. So it's been nice, man. I'm kind of liking it. Back in the end zone again. There you go. So you can sneak out the pocket. So he's just basically, his intention is to sneak out, snap the ball, drop back, and then sneak right in. Drop back, find a hole, take off. That's really the best way to, what's the word? To escape the pocket, is to really have it in your mind. Snap the ball, wait, find a hole, and just take off running. Like there was a hole on the right side if you took off. It's right on the right side. But like I was saying earlier, your linemen, they're actually like trying to get to the quarterback. So you're shifting left, shifting right. If he tries to run, they'll peel off and try to grab him. So it's nice. I like it a lot. Can't say enough about it. Because you got like Akeem Hicks and Goldman, who are like, difference makers in Chicago Bears offense. In the last couple of years, Akeem Hicks had high ratings, like in the 88s, but he didn't feel like it because he wasn't going to sack anybody because he was so slow. They made him so slow. But now he's making tackles on a run, sacking quarterbacks. He's an impact player. So I'm liking this stuff, man. I'm just trying to imagine how the game would feel once we get like, the fixes into it. It's like, I think we're in for a solid year. Kind of reminded me of like Madden 20 in a way. Because Madden 20, you needed to know what you were doing on offense to really move the ball. And 21 is kind of like, well, if you know how to play man defense, then you're good. And on offense, just get like gunslinger and a mobile quarterback and be able to run around with Aaron Rodgers. And it just made for really, really boring gameplays. And this was one reason why I'm not going back to PS4 version, because it's more of the same. Everybody's playing man defense and bumping the hell out of you, which is crap. Well, people are struggling on here, like they're struggling to score, even though they said like the zone is jacked up. Like not a lot of people put up a lot of points. Like I'll show you at the end what my record is on games I've been playing. Like people are really, really struggling to put points up.
Can really generate big plays for an offense.
That ball nearly enters. They do go for it. It's Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a foot.
Yeah, man, if you like, tell me in the comments, man. How you guys liking the game so far? Besides all the bugs. And the bugs that I'm talking about, not the stuff we already know about, the playbook stuff we already know. I'm just talking about like gameplay bugs, not being able to use zones. How you guys doing like when it comes to like stopping the run? You guys doing alright stopping the run? The only person that I had trouble stopping was Henry. He's just a tough runner. I think that guy's ability needs to get patched. Because he's just bulldozing through everything. So maybe they will. We'll see. We'll see, man. Right now they're super quiet. You know what's so crazy? Madden actually released this year without a day one patch. They had a hot fix, which is really like nothing. They just wanted to try to correct cover 2, which they still haven't fixed. But there wasn't like an actual, there wasn't a patch when the game came out. They usually like you have to download with the game initially. Yeah, they didn't give us one. Strange. Kind of like just launched like, you know, that little patch like 2 days afterwards. But how here's a little quick hot fix because people are complaining about cover 2 not working. It's still not working. But it's like, where's the day 1 patch at? So. I mean, Sony's doing the same thing. We're still waiting for the storage thing. Like, they're still in beta still. Like, come on, we're gonna like release that patch so we can have more storage. Like I'm saying, more games are coming out, man. We run out of space over here. It's crazy, man. It's a crazy year. I guess we can't give them some slack. Like, everybody's kind of working from home right now, so they deserve a little slack. But it's still aggravating though. Don't lie. There he goes again, man. 1-on-1 on the outside. After I just ran a couple of times. Now let's test it again. Let's see. He was having trouble beating that 21 on the right side. See if he can beat him. Oh, he stumbled. Oh, I got him this time. See what I mean? Like, it just opens up the offense. All this bumping, blitzing, it's not. It doesn't work anymore. It's gonna take a while for people to start realizing that stuff and start playing some actual defense. I mean, you can bump, but you gotta make sure the person you're bumping can play bump. Like, look at his ratings. See, that's what they're, you know. I just take every single play in the NFL and just bump everybody. Like, it doesn't work that way. Alright, guys, man. If you're new to the channel, man, as usual, hit the subscribe button for me one time. Bang! If you got any questions, hit the comment section. And until next time, fellas, I'll holla at you dudes later. You see the scores on the right side? See how low scoring? Except for the game I lost. People are having trouble scoring, man. It's weird. Alright, man. Laters.